What's up? This is Six Leaf Clover of Fire here, and today is episode 15 of Down the Ladder, and I'm really excited because I feel like I am starting to get it. So, what changed? Well, I met with my coach Solomon yesterday, and felt like it went really well. I played a game for him, which is why my rating has dropped since episode 14 to 1001 because I lost. But I played a 10-minute game for Solomon, and he told me, don't try to play any brilliant moves. Just try to play solid chess, you know. And I didn't fully understand what he really meant until we talked about it after. And I'll touch on that in a second. But I'm briefly going to go through this game since I technically played it on camera because I get my lessons recorded through him. So yeah, I decided to play e4. Try to go for a Knight near Macy's Gambit. Just trying to play solid here. This is a mistake because he can actually sacrifice the bishop and have a discovered check, which would have been pretty sucky for me. So just developing here is better. Okay, so I made that mistake, but whatever. Not the end of the world. My opponent kind of launches a kingside attack. So Solomon showed me I should have played h4 instead of h3 because that just shuts down any attack. Something like h3 seems like it's better, but no, it just cramps my space. And then here comes g4. So things are kind of getting a little scary because I missed that. My pawn was hanging, right? And even though Solomon said, don't look for brilliant moves. Get ready for this. Get ready for this, y'all. Solomon was watching and listening, but he wasn't saying anything because that would be cheating. But I said, I'm sorry, I think I see a brilliant move, and decided to do this. With the idea to win a pawn back with a discovered attack. So, oh, look, here. Oh, sweet, I get my pawn back, right? Nope. They don't have to. They can launch a double attack, actually. So, yeah, I immediately regretted my decision. Decided to take here and try to trade queens, which I did, but then I just lost my rook. Tried to get a fork. My opponent's too smart. And then I'll say this is a blunder. I didn't even realize my knight was hanging there, and the castle to try to attack the bishop. And I mean, I was just laughing at this point because it was just so ridiculous. Oh yeah, and then that forks. So I'm down so much material that I eventually just decided to resign. Yeah, I resigned after that because there's nothing I can do. It's -10. So let's not do this. Let's not do this today. I'm done. I'm done with this, frankly. I need to stop caring about rating, and I know I'm gonna whine and complain about rating when I lose it, but that's just part of the game, You're gonna be upset if you lose rating, But let's actually play solid, because when I actually talked to Solomon, and he showed me a game I played, he was like, just play solid. Like, imagine you're playing against Magnus Carlsen, and just play solid moves. Play moves that you know with 100% certainty cannot possibly be bad moves. That's all you have to do. And he said, if you can go a week without hanging a single piece, that would be amazing. And he also gave me a bunch of exercises to do, which I don't have time to do tonight. But what I will do is I will record them, possibly for a bonus episode or something. I don't know, or an episode for when I am on vacation or something. So we're gonna play 15 minutes. And I'm just going to play solid. Okay, I'm playing black. not that. Okay. So I do get to play probably the semi-Slav. It'll be my first semi-Slav. So my opponent plays the London. Okay. And against the London, I'm trying to think what my anti-London was again. I think it's here. And then like launching a queenside attack. I believe that's what it was. I'm playing a much different anti-London than I used to, simply because I no longer play any Indian defenses. Okay, I know for a fact. Well, for a fact, that can't be a bad move. This can't be a bad move. But I think I'd rather have my bishop out first. I am a London player, so we're not in any scary territories really. C5. I don't think is I don't think C5 is bad. I'm gonna calculate. I don't think C5 is bad. I believe the best move is either to trade or just kind of try to fortify. That's what I'm gonna do. I say, capture into me. Bring it. Okay. So I expect. Okay. There are some traps. If I can develop my bishop, I'm not even gonna try to think of in terms of traps, but essentially having a piece to support a pawn push can actually end up forking, but I think I would have to have my knight here. So again, let's just go for moves that I know are good. I expect c3 to c5. That's what Levy Rosman teaches, and it does work. It's a great move. It helps fortify your London. Okay. I didn't realize we could have... Wait. Does that mean that... I don't know. I just want to do one at a time. Here. And the goal is to play after c3, to play queen b6, which is usually met... Yep, exactly. Which is usually met with queen b3. I don't know why Siri did that. And a blunder check. And I think the beauty of this is that there's a fork. Which would force them to capture to me, I think. Open up this file, and then these bishops would get triggered off. It would look something like this. And then I can attack Stonewall. Get my bishop in castle. Because we need a castle. What we need to do. See what my opponent wants to do. I'm going to make sure I don't mess up anything. At least that's the plan. Try not to lose any tempos, things like that. kind of a tricky position for my opponent. Because the cool thing about this is typically, yeah, so they capture first. I think now they're going to play here, but that's a bad idea. This is a trap, actually. Because you don't actually capture into them, you push the pawn. And if they want to trade, that's fine with me. I really don't mind. Okay, so important to know what the queen's attacking. Attacking this loose pawn. Not really doing too much else, but why it might be important to play here, and the condition that they do not try to remove the defender somehow. So I know taking the stone wall structure here is good. I know for sure. But I desperately need a castle. I've expanded on the queen side quite a lot, and I haven't castled. I don't know what move number it is. But we're definitely past 10 at this point. But yeah, this stone wall structure is great. I like it a lot. I'm just going to continue to play solid moves. We're not going to go for hope chess. Or anything weird. Okay. Perfectly valid. Thinking. Give me a second. Felt like something weird was going on, but I don't think it is. Yeah, I say, you know what? Trade into me. Give me a good pawn structure. Give me a beautiful pawn structure. As soon as I move, though, my opponent's going to capture. And then I can take back with the queen. I don't have to take back anything else. I go here. No, for a fact, it's not a bad move. It can't be. No way. So, capture, take, and I'm not letting you come in. Again, oh, you wanna trade off queens? Nope. I'll let you trade into me. And start pushing. That's kind of the anti-London tactic. If you watch my apologies. I'm drinking the chocolate milk. My apologies. If you watch Eric Rosen's, it is Eric, right? I'm 99% sure it's Eric. I'm tired. It's Eric Rosen, yeah. I just didn't want to get the name. He has a great video on the anti-London. I highly recommend. As a London player myself, I recommend. So my opponent castles. This would be a perfect time to castle. But let's just look real quick. Let's see if there are any better moves. Which I don't really see. I can try to replace this knight as well. Or just do this. Gonna castle. Important to know, my bishop is undefended. So none of my other pieces are undefended. I'm saying pieces, not pawns, by the way. Because this pawn is undefended. All my other pieces are defended. His pieces are defended pretty well as well. I'm not going for anything crazy. Play a nice passive game. Go only for the solid sound moves. Don't go for any crazy gambits or anything. I don't like that move. For me. I have correctly identified there's a fork. My knight protects it. If I try to pin it, everything is defended, but why even try? Why even try something that's not gonna work? Why are you trying to look for crazy moves? There, it's not. It's not what this is gonna be about. So do I pin it? Because pinning it isn't gonna work. If he tries here, that's kind of what I want. I'll trade. Yeah, I know for sure that's not a bad move. Um, I'm playing like I'm playing against Magnus Carlsen. If I'm playing against Magnus Carlsen, I think I'm doing pretty well. I think I'm doing okay here. Not moving my F pawn. Um, my Stonewall structure is better, even though I have doubled pawns. Again, I embrace. Go ahead, trade into me. Trade into me. Be amazing. Embrace that. This knight controls the light squares. Mine controls the dark squares. He's also playing very solid chess. At some point, I could probably. Okay, see, look at this. This could lose a tempo. Look, capture, capture. You would want to capture here. Capture. It doesn't lose a tempo. You don't have to take with the queen. You can take here. Good pin his knight. And just really give him an ugly pawn structure. If I'm a London player, what I don't want the pawn structure where my pawns are here and my bishop's just here. I hate that. I've faced it before. So I think that's valid. There's a lot of things, I think. Um, Even just bishop here. I'm not committing too much at that point. Oh, but he can. Never mind. He doesn't have to capture back with the pawn. He can capture back with the bishop. Let's go here and then here. And then that bishop's kind of undefended, right? Let's just try to trade off that really annoying knight. Let's play this first. Um, I can kind of double my rooks. I don't know if that's really gonna be too helpful right now, but it's something I can't do. You could actually potentially sacrifice his knight to open up lines to my king, but then I'm happy because I just I just have more material captured towards the center. I know for sure this is not a bad move. Might try to undermine some point, but I just hold the tension. Oh, my computer glitched for a second. I don't know what happened. I've seen this profile picture before. I feel like I might have played this person. Hmm. Thinking. Okay, I'm calculating. This, 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 this. Does that work? I don't think it works. Let me think. Capture. Capture. Guys, I think there's a tactic my opponent missed. I think there's a discovered attack. Um, that can win me material. But it really just depends on how this plays out. My best friend from well, elementary, middle, high school, all that stuff is trying to call me, which he doesn't try to call me that often. So that's exciting. Well, I shouldn't say that. He actually calls me more than I call him. I think. I we just don't talk too much. We live a couple hours away from each other. Um, yeah, great guy. I love him. If that's the case, I kind of found my first tactic this game because up until this point, I haven't really found a clear tactic or strategy other than just solid play, solid play, solid play. Um, a potential complication would be him swinging his rook into the action. Could be met by me swinging my rook in. And since I'm on the light squares, the rooks would be on the light squares potentially. I don't have to worry about that bishop. That makes sense. Okay. Now I have a choice. What do I do? Do I go with the kind of calculated plan? Taking? If takes back, takes back. Take. Doesn't work. Take. Be lazy, Tyler. Probably go here. I think it works. I think I can grab this. It's a free pawn. Ideally, it's a free pawn. If there's something big I'm missing, you know. Again, I think that this is a good move. I'm not playing any move that I'm unsure of. That is dubious. I think I believe in this move that I just played. But also I think just sliding over, that might have been a little more accurate. We'll check with Stockfish after I do my analysis. This video is probably going to be a little longer than usual, which is fine. If guinea pigs are kind of acting crazy, yeah. If that doesn't really work either, though, because then I just capture. So I think I can just go here. This also pins the queen this pawn. This is a really nice move. So now pawn can't capture because queen's hanging. Rook could capture. Rook could capture. That would. Rook capture is actually really scary. I didn't see that initially. Is my opponent gonna see rook captures? Because then my ideas just kind of fall apart. I mean, my opponent has to see it, right? Okay, my opponent misses rook captures. Which I think is the move they absolutely had to play. Now if rook captures, not a big deal. Because then I just win a rook. So I missed that. Instructional moment. Rook had to capture. That would have been really good. It would have been kind of hard for me, actually. With this, I think a really annoying move is just possibly just grabbing another pawn. Except I can't. Because then this rook's hanging. Smart. Grab. Grab, grab. Dang. So... I'd like to just do that, but I can't. Oh, actually I can, right? No, I can't. Well, I could capture, capture. My opponent's not gonna play like that. Maintain this pin on the queen. Just drop here. Can't possibly be a bad move, right? Probably most likely. Also eyeing down his king. This is another reason why I played Queen f7. Now he's eyeing down my queen. Possible ideas. No, that wouldn't work unless it was here. Pin me. Fork, fork, fork. That it doesn't quite work. Perhaps I can attack the queen with tempo. Possibly. That also just kind of repositions. Better yet, let's just attack my rooks. Trade. Still actually a pin. Oh, you know what? Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, did I just hang that? I missed it. I missed this. But, fortunately I just play G6. I'm running a little low on time. Oh, I just remembered I get time back as I make moves. So... would be greedy. Because that's also, yeah. That one's the bishop. Sneaky little idea that I didn't even see. I might even just try to trade bishops. And if they don't want to, I have a really annoying pin. I'm loving the style play on my part. I'm just playing solid. That's all I'm doing. Hopefully this isn't boring. I know I'm not talking as much as usual. Going for that solid play. Thank you, Solomon, if you're watching, thank you so much. I think that last lesson that we had together, that's taught me the kind of this most important lesson yet. So thank you so much. You're honestly, genuinely the best chess coach I could have ever asked for. You're just amazing. Okay. The other thing is, okay. So I can capture the queen. Right? I can capture the queen. I can capture the queen. Does that hang? No, because yes, it does hang. Well, no, because back rank, mate, actually. So he cannot grab. He cannot actually grab b7, or else he gets mated. I think my opponent might have miscalculated, which happens. You know, especially on kind of a time crunch. 2 minutes is kind of a long time, but it goes fast. And then grab, right? Or if grab up. No, that doesn't work anymore. I see. Okay, smart. Um, the opponent's a good player. I am up. I am up a pawn, but anything can happen. Genuinely. The best course of action. I know that's not a bad move. Again, these are moves I know aren't bad. At some point, I should also do, and even try to trade off that bishop. This is a slow burner. You know, Anatoly Karpov is somebody I need to study a lot. He was really a slow burn kind of chess player. Somebody that that really just burned his opponent. Uh, you know, through positional play and just excellence like that. So putting out that wouldn't be a blunder, but if you capture like that, then that is a blunder because it just loses the game. Then we have just kind of a struggle. It's a struggle I know my opponent doesn't want to get into. I was worried about a potential pin, but you just check, then trade. So it should be okay. Idea, he's I'm gonna be calling the shots. I'll be attacking the isolated C pawn. Not going to capture with my pawn. My opponent could play rook d1. Had they done that, I mess up. I think I have to retreat my rook. A clever move. I have to retreat my rook. And then, yeah, interesting. Hmm. I just defend that pawn. I can't really counterattack. That would be fruitless. He's kind of calling the shots now. In a way. Back to him. He comes down. Push up 1 instead of 2. Starting to get a little nervous. Oh no, now he gets behind my pawn. Shoot. Kind of an oopsie moment. I have no way to protect it. Um, okay. Smart. Let's, does he just win a pawn? No. Um, that doesn't work. Drops. He captures that pawn though. So that's good for me. I think my opponent should have captured that pawn. 100%. That just gives me a counterplay. capture inputs on it. Okay, I have no idea what's going on. I've never played a game quite like this before. And shoulder. And try to promote it. Force my opponent to trade off the rook. I have to be faster, right? This is some very... I have not gotten to an endgame in this series. Actually. 3, 4. Okay, I think I jump in front of my pawn. Or no. No. I blundered. Possibly. I think I blundered. Looks like a draw. Not really how I wanted this to end. But, and it really didn't matter. Wait a second. Wait a second. This doesn't have to necessarily be a draw, does it? Wait. I'm gonna try to triangulate. This is weird. Draw. I think this is a draw. Crazy game. I tried to only play moves that I knew weren't bad, but something weird happened, and I ended up losing a pawn and regaining it. Very strange. But I'm pretty sure this is a draw. I think my opponent is kind of aware of it at this point. Yeah, exactly. There's just nothing else left. Good game. Alright, let's analyze. Let's see how I did. Turn all this off. This was a 56 move game that ended up with a draw. Neither of us awarded any elo. So, can't be upset with that. I drew as black. That's good. what I was saying earlier. Even without this bishop here, something like that is met with this. Let's just ignore that there's a fork. Or actually, no. Well, this is kind of a line that I looked at. And then you just completely destroy them on the queen side. Absolutely annihilate them. You can stonewall attack. Get castled. Yeah, good things are coming. So I got my stonewall structure. This. Jump into an outpost. Got that. There. Castle, castle. Sweet. I'm sure Stockfish is gonna roast us, but we'll see. Maybe not. I think my coach was right. I think this is how I needed to play chess. I don't have an issue with any of these moves. This is tactically, I think, really nice. But let's look over some other things that could have happened. Pen. Stop. Oh, that one's a rook. So that's nice. Like I was saying earlier, this move was crushing because I can't really actually do anything about it. Going for a pen wouldn't work. That actually just leads to an attack. So, I don't know. Maybe just dropping completely back. And then, coming back. Very unclear stuff. Is that? So tactically, I found a winning idea. Again here. The opponent had some nice ideas. Again, this wouldn't have worked. Because then in this situation, you'd have to Desperado it, and this is just winning material. So, yeah, my opponent played well. However, in this situation, they could. Because, well, it doesn't work. However, something like this would have been a mate. The best for them was probably this. I don't know. Maybe they were worried about this, but not really that scary. Maybe it is, because now I'm threatening mate and this bishop. And it's not mate for me because of my bishop. So, I don't know. That's a weird line. No, I blocked that. Maybe that wasn't my best move. As again, this would just be mate. I missed that move. That move was really clever. I just missed that nice pawn move. Because they found a way to make me surrender the file, and then now they're calling the shots, even though they're up a pawn. And now they're just forking me, see? So I'm trying to expand. They're not in any hurry to capture. They finally captured that pawn. Good on them. They throw in some checks, which I disagree with, because that just allows me to centralize. And some weird stuff starts to happen. I think I could have just done that. No, I should not have. I think tactically, defensively, this was right. But unfortunately, I can't stop my opponent. If something like this just loses, then they just push. And now I'm too slow. So capture. My opponent made the right decision. They brought their king. Oh, I probably should have taken... no, it doesn't matter, actually. Opposition... we're in a standstill. Nothing can be done. Okay, so that was a lot already to go through. So let's go through... see what Stockfish says. Wow. They both played extremely well. 88.8% accuracy and 87.9% accuracy. If you remember, I was playing certain games at like 60% accuracy. Like 3 or 4 games in a row. For 3 or 4 episodes, I was playing 60% accurate. And now I play 87.9% accurate. My opponent played better than me, but I actually managed to draw. We both played at 1500. Solomon, you rock. I'm very happy with this game. Very happy. I'm not surprised that my opponent played more accurately than me during the opening. They're playing white. And I'm not so good with the anti-London right now. Because my anti-London used to be that I would go Indian game. London, oh, we're just gonna jump here. And a lot of people would just go here. That's just good for me. So I had to devise a different system that would be better for me. I don't know why c5 is inaccurate. Takes f5. Alright. Anyway, c5. Ignored an opportunity to offer an equal trade of pieces. Is it saying that this was best? Looks like it. Okay, I opt to go for c5, which just makes white... It puts him in a completely winning position. Okay, c3. Gonna be 6. So, kind of unclear. Of course, white is probably going to keep a certain advantage throughout the game. So I'm not. Yeah, 97. Definitely see, but I just wanted to castle. Castle on move 11. That's, or actually no, I castled on move 10. Perfect. Should always try to castle by move 10. We need 6. We need 6 was best. I would not really have thought queen e6. But okay. Queen e6. There's kind of things I'm missing. Okay. Captures. Good. Sweet. Best. Excellent. Slightly inaccurate. Because the rook comes, and there is... But still, this is not a mistake. This was a move I was a little bit dubious about, but I thought it was a good move. And it's okay. Okay. Queen b6. So this is a mistake. Queen b6. Why queen b6? But still no blunders. And I didn't hang any pieces. Queen b6. Capture, capture. Capture, capture, capture. I'm not seeing it. I'm not really seeing what makes this a mistake. If anybody knows in the comments, please reach out. They were supposed to play... Wait, what? That's what they were supposed to play. And then I would have had to play that anyway. Yeah. Okay, never mind. That's the move I was talking about in the game. Fortunately, my opponent missed it. It was kind of a weird move to see. No. Let's get back to the actual game. Okay. Another mistake. d4 I looked at. I didn't want to overextend my pawns. d4. What? So, okay, queen can't capture. So I should have just played d4. I was playing a little bit more reserved. Maybe I should have calculated this a little bit more. This was solid, I think. Completely solid. I feel like as black, I definitely won. If that makes sense. We played incredibly, though. Yeah, inaccurate, because what's... well, this is kind of the same line. h3. Bishop takes a7. Yeah, they could have done that, like I said. Bishop takes a7, b5. Bishop takes a7. b5? Oh, b5. Okay, that makes sense. Not b6. Okay. I play b6, so I'm still a pawn ahead. And now as we're getting closer to the endgame, even though I'm only a pawn ahead, this counts as 2.2. Important. Just checking the time. I know this is a long game. Inaccurate, because yes, I want to trade, but I missed c4. c4 was a beautiful move. Oh wait, that's a mistake. Okay, rook e5. Rook e5. Rook e5. e5. Of course. So obvious. Rook e5. Okay. I got a little too timid, but again, slight mistakes. Material is going to be completely equal because of these things. This is great. I am so happy with how I played. This is so good. And yeah, my opponent has a pawn, but they can't keep it. They can't hold on. Wow, look at this endgame, y'all. You know what? This is the happiest I've been in chess in a long time. I just proved I can play at a 1500. Why? Wait. Well, why does Stockfish continue? That doesn't make sense. Okay, from now on, y'all, I'm playing like this. I'm playing safe, good moves. And when I do make mistakes, hopefully no hanging pieces, hopefully no blunders, I'm going to learn from them. So instead of this, I needed to go here. Instead of this, I could have just slid over. I was too worried because I didn't give a nook. I was too worried to slide over. But okay, I should have. Or I didn't even think to because I was too worried. And I was a little low on time. But y'all. And then this move. What was I supposed to play here? I don't remember. I was supposed to play d4. I talked about d4. Talked about d4 in the game. But I thought... Let me look real quick. Because this is what I thought was going to happen. I thought this... Right? The idea is that. The idea is this pawn, right? Because obviously I can't do that. Like I mentioned, that falls. Oh, this is bad. I think this falls. Not quite. Not quite. What was the move? Rook. Oh, okay. Just double. Okay. So not in any hurry to win a pawn. Just positionally improve. Up here. And then grab the pawn. Okay. So I didn't have to be in a hurry to win back a pawn. That's what this taught me. Instead of this, don't be in a hurry. Just take a big center, lose a pawn, double, and grab it back when I can. Alright. Y'all, I have a completely different view on chess. Completely. I'm not even just saying that. My mind feels like it's completely transformed in chess. This is how I need to look at chess. This is how I'm going to get better at chess. It doesn't mean I can't play... I'm getting rid of all these and all this. Doesn't mean I can't play gambits. I can still play my Icelandic gambit. I can still play my Portuguese gambit. But in order to play positionally, I have to start thinking positionally. Because tactics aren't always going to be there. I found one tactic that entire game. I think I wasn't trying to find tactics that weren't there. I think I found one tactic. And that one tactic was right here. The discovered attack. And even though I did find it, I did make some mistakes. So it wasn't really even a tactic that I found. My opponent found like one tactic. My opponent found like one fork. This was a very positional and good game. And I think Solomon is going to be very proud of me. Again, thank you all so much for watching. This was completely different. This was probably an hour long just for this one game. So I'm not going to be doing a puzzle battle or anything. I think I'm just going to save that for like one whole episode of just puzzle battles. So thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate you. And if you could, please comment, leave a like, and subscribe. Peace.